Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another full game breakdown. Guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and also that notification icon. Once again, playing Draft Champions, guys. I've been trying to switch over to this mode primarily because I find that the level of play is a little bit better. People really know what they're doing with the level of play, more competition, and also takes you out of your comfort zone. So a lot of people that really depend on certain playbooks to be successful, setting up certain plays, having certain type of players, whether they're playing just straight up MUT or playing regs. This is a different type of a format. And with the number of games I've gotten underneath my belt, it's definitely a different style of play than playing regs. So the challenge with this is that you run into people that like to quick snap. They place stocks. They get really simplified schemes and stuff like that. It's a different format and different things. So there's a huge learning curve. So I have 87 overall, 86, 88. Here's my opponent's cards. He's got Brett Favre, and I've got basically Adrian Peterson. I've got Sean Taylor as my defensive backs. So I'm actually labbing this particular defense, which is a nickel defense. I'm going to try to highlight a particular defense, which is going to be the inverse 6. But in this type of situation, getting your defense completely set up correctly sometimes is very difficult. So I decided to go with a kind of a generic shell initially, just to go ahead and see what my opponent's doing. So I'm running a lot of palms right now, and right here I get them into a third and long type situation right here. And I'm setting up this particular defense, which is going to be the inverse 6, and he actually hits me right up in the seam. That's my area that I cover. I didn't click onto it correctly, and he pops me right in the seams and actually gets a nice big completion. No huddles. I don't know why no huddles. Sometimes this is something that you're going to run into when you're playing this. Go ahead, spy up a guy right here. Actually drops it down. That 3-rec hook was just playing that perfectly in that area, I believe. So right here goes with a base play, able to go ahead and tackle him and keep him to basically a yard. And then I think he huddled again, and as a result, I actually get myself out of position. That's one of the things about playing with a new defensive playbook. I rarely use nickel. Nickel is not a defense I use, but I was actually just trying to capitalize this. And look at that play. Just the ball gets tapped, and instead of getting intercepted, he actually gets a completion down on the 1-yard line. So 2nd and 1 type of situation. I hit him with basically a cover 2 shell, trying to go with a really aggressive blitz. He's able to go and find the seam and actually get a touchdown. So up 7-0 on the first drive, big play opportunity. So I'm going to go into the swing stack. I'm also going to do this swing right here. Right here, I actually missed the read. I throw the ball late, and I had a couple guys wide open. But I just didn't get rid of the ball quick enough. You can see right here that the edge pressure comes off. I'm in the motion of throwing the ball, but Murray actually pulls it in. That's kind of a weird situation. So 3rd and 16. I didn't have the slant underneath. That's where I was going to check it down to. Take off with Murray, and actually he contains me fairly well right there. So 4th and 12, out of frustration because of some of the misreads. I was actually looking to that route right there, but he actually took that away by actually taking his user and putting it in that area, and I actually turned the ball over in his territory. So just out of frustration more than anything else. But here's one of the reasons why I stayed into this game. He actually was throwing at my user, and when you have a guy throwing at your user, you're going to get turnovers like that. So that was 2 plays in a row he threw at my user. So in this type of situation, I realized, I'm like, okay, this guy is going to give me the ball back just because he's doing that. Now, I don't know what was going on. I'm making an adjustment, and I've got this guy on a blitzing angle, so I immediately jumped out of that defense, and he catches me off guard to get a first down. I don't know what was going on with cover 2, but that outside defender actually turned into some type of a run fit type situation, and it was just really, really weird. I didn't really care for that too much. So right here, I get him down and get him into a 3rd and 5 situation, but he's able to go and pound me right up the middle with a nice little inside run. So sticking to the run, you got to respect that, but he double doinks it off of the goalpost, up 13-0. So that's actually going to come back later into the game and play into the way we decide. So inside run right here with AP. I just wanted to slow things down, just try to get a first down, try to get some things rolling a little bit right here. So I just go with 2 running plays in a row. And his box is actually light. Got a dragger underneath. He had a spy. I should have hit the dragger. He just took away my read. So this guy was putting a spy up is one of his adjustments. And right here, I actually go ahead and hit the little underneath route and actually get a few yards right there. So a 3rd and 10 situation. I go into a nice little money play that I've got out of the split formation, and I'm looking for the slant. I've got an overneath route, but the slant is wide open. I'm going to go and pop that and get myself a nice little completion to get a first down. So 1st and 10, 52 seconds left. Now I've got this play. I'm going to be looking for the C route that I motioned over, because that typically always gets wide open. But look at this defensive guy. He's supposed to fall back, but he actually played perfect coverage right there, played at the perfect level, and I forced it in. I locked in on that guy. I forced the ball. I saw the defender. I was hoping I would be able to go ahead and get that, and that was just a bad play. So with 36 seconds left, my opponent hits me with a screen. Good play. This is a typical type of stuff that you see in draft champions, guys running a lot of screens against you, and they're fairly effective. And one of the reasons why is just that you can't really establish any kind of really bad or really extreme defenses. So right here, he takes a shot up top, gets above my coverage, and fortunately I tackle him right down on the goal line. So 1st and goal, 3 yards out. He actually takes off this quarterback to try to get in. I actually go ahead and tackle him, and with 2 seconds left, he takes the timeout, and right here he actually goes ahead and kicks a field goal and going up 16-. So fortunately for me, I'm getting the ball back, and I'm basically trying to work this. Try to hit a little route underneath. Defenders actually come down and bite. I actually get a nice little completion, get a 2nd and inches situation, but take a delay of game because he pressed his guys down. I was going to take a shot up top in that 2nd and inches situation, but I take a delay of game. So now I'm going to go ahead and just try to run the ball, get some pretty good blocking with the pull with the power O right there, and get a first down. Now I go into stick play. Now I don't commonly run, and he gets nice edge pressure right off the edge and actually catches me right there. And a deep comeback route. He actually had a guy right over the middle, so I aggressive catch that. If I would have actually possession catched it, I probably would have came down with it. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and hit a deep comeback route on the back end side, because he actually had a guy coming down in the flat, and I saw that in previous play. So inside run here by AP. AP breaks a tackle and gets me a couple more yards. It's one of the advantages of having a break tackle type running back. And right here, AP just takes off. This guy just starts flopping all over the place, trying to click on the guys. And as a result, I go and get myself within 2 scores. I got to go for 2-point conversion, see if I get an opportunity just to tighten this up to 2 points. And as a result, I get stuck right there and actually have to force the ball into the red zone and not come away with a 2-point score. But this is what he was doing. He was throwing. He would see a guy in the seam, and I actually just backed up and just played that perfectly. And because I'm down, you're going to get these assists by the CPU and by EA. So if a person makes really bad decisions when you're when you're actually up on an opponent, you're going to get some good things. So that was the thing that actually right there. I actually took off with Murray. Murray's actually a fast quarterback. He's got 90 speed. Something I really wasn't trying to accentuate, because I'm not a runner with my quarterback. So back here to this little route right here, and the ball just took off. I don't know what happened with my quarterback animation as far as throwing the ball. Actually just took off. But I'm able to go and dial this guy up with a stretch play. He doesn't react to it correctly, and as a result, I'm able to go ahead and get a first down. 1st and 10 situation. It's a nice little money play. I'm looking to the slant underneath. I've got the wheel that actually opens up with the running back, and Peterson's able to go and fall forward to get me down to the 4-yard line. And then I dial up basically an inside run right here. Well, I was looking at stick, but previously that didn't work out for my 2-point conversion. I just want to see if I can pound it in. And then this is basically a play that I'm using right now. But what he was doing is what I wasn't expecting. I was expecting zone, and he actually ran man coverage, so I missed my read. So I come back to this again, and I put Lamb on a little hitch route, but it actually gets covered up completely. I take a shot over the middle. Fortunately, he does not come down with it. So I settle for 3. I didn't want to walk away without any kind of points. I wanted to go ahead and play it smart. Don't give this guy any kind of life because for the most part he's going to give me an opportunity because he likes to throw into my user. So nice little pitch play right there out of the bunch set. He's in a spread set right now, and I think he actually goes ahead with like a little inside zone base play and picks up first down. So 3 minutes left. In this, he goes ahead and spreads things out, which was kind of a little bit frustrating. I actually go into cover 2. I got a guy comes down to the flat. Fuller comes down and plays that perfectly, puts him into a 2nd and 6 situation. I pull Taylor down into the box, want to try to take away his run option. And right here, he throws right into Taylor. And Taylor, obviously, these stud players are going to catch those type of situations. And Taylor actually goes into the end zone and gives me a touchdown to tie the game. So I went for the field goal. I didn't want to go for an extra 2-point conversion. I want to go ahead and put the pressure on this guy because, once again, he's been throwing into my user. So I know I'm going to get opportunities against him, even though I got down by 16 to nothing going into the 3rd quarter late. So once again, he actually throws right over the middle, multiple players in the area. He goes back to the spread formation and goes with the screen. And fortunately for me, I've got some guys down there that go and play that. But that was actually another good call. He dialed me up on screens a couple times. So first, our 4th down and 10, I go ahead and jump into a cover 2 type coverage, move my guy around a little bit, and then I put another guy over there in yellow, and I flipped over to the other defender right here, catching him off guard. He throws to his running back, which actually was a good read if I didn't bait him. And that was just a lucky play by me by switching over and actually taking it away. So up by scores tied 16-16. My goal right now is to basically go ahead and just chew this clock down as much as possible, take his timeouts. I have to get a first down. He takes his first timeout, minute 13 seconds left. I got to get a first down, and then I can kick the field goal and get that. And right here, I get my first down, get the ball down to the 4-yard line, get him down to 1 minute and 8 seconds right here. I'm just going to do a nice little inside run out of the ace formation, fall forward, and right here I'm just going to shoot on the clock, got it down to 33 seconds, and actually fall into the end zone. I didn't necessarily want to fall into the end zone, but that's all right. He took away his timeouts. He's got time for roughly about 6 plays. He's going to be in a tough situation. He just throws the ball up with a Hail Mary, and right there I actually come down with it, and as a result my opponent quits out. So I'm curious, guys, how do you guys play Draft Champions? How many people out there do play Draft Champions? Is there a particular defense that you like to run, or a particular offenses you like to run? Because one of the things I've just been noticing playing Draft Champions is that you really have to simplify your schemes and pretty much your offense and your defense just to be successful with it. Quick snapping stock plays are better than basically having some massive adjustments, because the teams just don't run as good as the other things that you can do in other modes. So give me your feedback, guys. Do you like Draft Champions? What is your preference when it comes to playbooks? What playbooks do you like to run with? Any kind of feedback would be great. Once again, guys, I really appreciate the support. Until next time.